in the latest developments, the Islamic State group has claimed responsibility for the suicide blast in Islamabad at a Shiite mosque. Islamabad city officials said that 31 people died in the explosion at the Imam Bargah Qasr-e-Khadijatul Kubra mosque in the Tarlai area in Islamabad. The death toll was expected to rise further. The blast left 169 people wounded in the deadliest attack in Pakistan's capital since the 2008 Marriott Hotel bombing. The blast occurred during Friday prayers when mosques are packed with worshippers. I have Lieutenant Colonel Himanshi Singh. She's a defense expert who's joining me on the broadcast. Lieutenant Colonel Singh, welcome. And I'd like to begin with your opening comments.
Morning, Vaishali. See, this is what we see is Islamabad is the most heavily guarded city in Pakistan. A successful suicide attack here indicates a major intelligence gap and a shift in militants' focus towards high-profile urban targets to destabilize the government. And moreover, this comes at a time when, there is a foreign visit happening in Islamabad. So somewhere militants are trying to give a bigger message that they can target the heavily guarded place. So Islamabad is not safe. And moreover, ISS has claimed the responsibility and they have released the imagery within hours. So again, this speaks volumes about how bold the terrorist organizations have become in Pakistan to destabilize Pakistan, and the danger for Pakistan, it is for the entire region, because this kind of violence in a nuclear armed state is not just domestic headline, it is a strategic red flag. Over to you, Vaishali.
And also, Lieutenant Colonel Himanshi Singh, whatever happens in Pakistan, they very happily blame India for it, which is the most, which is a very silly thing that they do every time. India has, of course, rejected and put out a statement that they reject allegations of any involvement in this. What would you like to say on that?
Easy for a destabilized state like Pakistan to put the blame on countries like India, which is a very safe, secure democracy. But let's understand that this is not happening because Pakistan is failing to control the terrorism, but it is also happening because somewhere they have spoiled the connections with Afghanistan, and somewhere when we see, responsibilities like TTP and what Pakistani investigators are pointing towards Fitna al-Khawaraji. So this is telling them there is a converging terror ecosystem in Pakistan where we see ISS ideology, TTP logistics and foreign handlers which are sitting somewhere as per Pakistan in Afghanistan. So this is a very muddy design by giving plausible deniability to external sponsor and making, retaliation diplomatically complicated. India never engages in things like this because we have our own things to handle. We are affected by terrorism, and it is very easy for Pakistan to put the blame because they don't want to take the responsibility. They are living in denial. So I feel by doing this, Pakistan tries to strengthen its narrative internationally that the terrorism is not internal problem but a regional security failure, and there are cross-border dimensions. So this, helps them in asking for more cooperation, intelligence cooperation from China and Central Asian states. And this is the reason they do it, because they will ask for anti-terrorism funds. So their economic state is not so good that they're able to sustain. So by, making a matter international and by blaming India or other countries, they try to take advantage of such situations. Vaishali.
All right, Lieutenant Colonel Himanshi Singh, thank you for joining me on the broadcast.